love, lifestyle level up. Not really. This is the Octane Minutes podcast, and I wanted to get my train of thoughts together. I started, stopped, and recalibrated because I didn't want to go super off tangent for everything. So this is maybe take two. Brought to you by Octane and Diabolical Hideaway. This is where you can get some of the bangers. This right here, Apex Dominant 2, it's sold out. But if you want it by popular demand, I can put it up back for sale. You guys can get this. This right here is currently for sale. We only got 3 left, so hit up the Bandcamp and order it, and I'll send it right to you. Only sponsors I got. But off the gate, we see, excuse me, as you see my widow's peep, you see in visual world, you see the government getting stripped down, butt naked, cold, freezing in the winter. And what does this mean? This could mean a lot of things, right? One hand, my tinfoil kufi hand says that the oligarchs are basically making a big play to rob the world power of all of its most of its monetary resources, and because of the fact that it is committed executive lawfare against the government, high scientific treason against the government, by the time it rebuilds itself to even make a case against said offenders, they'll be long gone off into the wind. And probably a lot of them will probably be long gone in control. You never know. We might have a President Bezos next. We might have a President Zuckerberg next. We might have a President Dana White next. We might have a President McMahon. He's up there in age. But you never know. Scientific research. Science moves faster than anything on the planet. Right? And and then on the righteous hand, that I would believe that what they say is true, but that's they. We don't know. They're not. A lot of them are not righteous people. So understand that a robber baron can never really truly be an openly righteous man. There could be a righteous billionaire, but they're few and far between. Just know. Sometimes being broke makes you righteous. Because you ain't got nothing to do but the truth. But you'll lie But then again, if you have your money, you can tell the truth. Another story, another quest. That's quest 4. You know, right now we trying to find the Triforce. We're trying to bring the Triforce together in the Legend of Zelda here today on episode 43. 42. It's 42, I think. Anyway, doesn't matter anymore. I might do something special on episode 50. If I can get somebody to maybe I'll do, like, for episode 50, I will go to my Bandcamp and make all my songs free for I don't know, make all my stuff free for a day, a 24-hour time span, and what the fuck was that? Make a time span for maybe 24 hours, and you can just grab what you want, you know. And by that time, so you know, the 50th episode by the time it drops on a certain day, all my music will be free on Bandcamp for 24 hours, and it'll be just a whole grab deal. Did all the digital stuff. You're not going to be able to get physical media for free, but you will be able to get the other stuff for a nice nominal free 99, nice nominal fee of free 99. Let me get back on some other stuff, man, because I was going to talk about earlier before I had to decide to, like, do another rejump. Because we're talking about scammers, but we're also going to talk about, I want to talk about Robert Davi. Bro, I mean, how much more, like, sicken the mind and like sicken the mind of and a liar that you news media people are, man. I mean, we know that the news is full of shit, man, but bro, I've never seen just and it's not just liberal media, but it's just media in general, the news, like the news itself, or like people in social media, you know? I mean, I'm not the biggest fanboy of Kendrick Lamar. I think his music is really good. I think he's very talented, and I thought his halftime show was really good. But just the crybaby, just open ball-faced lying because you didn't understand. And it's not that you didn't understand. See, there is a phenomenon about people that they do this thing to where they know what you're talking about, but they will openly play stupid. They will openly play stupid with you and pretend that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Even though it's kind of clear-cut, plain as day, in your face, you know. No one is that confused. Like, if you were so confused about a man putting on a show and creating a visual narrative that followed in the same vein, Tupac would have had that halftime show. You know, or Tupac would have thugged it out and did it a little differently, but would have had the same messages. He had the messages in his songs, and y'all acted like y'all knew Tupac. You know, stop acting like you don't understand new rap. But it's like one of them things, like, okay, a simple example, man. I remember somebody had got caught stealing money. And we went ahead and just rectified the situation, right? After the person screamed and cried and lied and whatever, tried to get himself out because they knew they was caught. Instead of just saying, yeah, here's the money. You know, they could have lied and say, yeah, we got the money. Or, how about you not been a thief? But that's the hard, you know what I'm saying? The easy part is the doing the righteous thing. Being righteous is the easy part. Like, people want to take the hard path just to be shitty. But anyway, more or less, what happens is, when you say, okay, here's the new rules, I said this when the money was gone. One person will receive money. That's it. So if shit goes missing, that's the only person who has it. If they're solely responsible for that money need to not go nowhere but to them. And then the other person shakes their head. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. No, you know what's going on. Instead of just asking for, you know what it is. Sorry you got caught, right? Instead of just asking for a redemption, like, yeah, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. Or humbling yourself, like, yeah, I needed the money, which is probably even more humbling. Like, yeah, I needed the money, I didn't know. Or no, how about this? Humble yourself and ask. I need help, right? People, their pride, man. People have their foolish damn pride, and they rather be seen and depicted as thieves. Anyway, long story short, around my wrist to elbow, you had a lot of people who got this clear message and then lied openly and said, "Oh well, nobody knows who he was." You think they give Pulitzer prizes to nobodies? You think a nobody goes double diamond a day after the Super Bowl? You think a nobody goes 100-something million? I said, that brother's got blessings on blessings on blessings, right? Then, of course, the clout chasers come out. There was a woman named Grace Fell, and honestly, she says she's a black liberator. I obviously know she isn't. She doesn't. There are people who she exalts that is not of black liberation. She lives a certain type of way that is not really conducive to anybody's liberation. And she blinks too hard for my taste. Her blinking itself tells me she's kind of fucked in the head. Slightly, you know. You know them people, they got the weird mental issues and all of that. So, you know, you got to be careful of these dishonest grifters, right? She could have been righteous and said, well, I took everything down and I apologize. I'll just go ahead and take what I... She kept the videos up because it got her a lot of money and engagement. Has she had she donated that money to anything? Has she allocated any funds to anybody? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, you know what? I mean, she's one of those BLM grifters, I guess. I can't hate you for profiting off of people's pain. Everybody's done it for a long time. But Kendrick never said he was the revolutionary for... Just like no rapper has. Melly Mel, as much as I think the brother raps as like he dresses, Melly Mel said a lot of rappers don't really change the world. They inspire people, but all in all, Eminem and Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, Mos Def, and everybody few and far in between, man, ain't nothing but niggas talking shit. Myself included, bro. I am just a nigga who likes to talk shit. You know? I eat sushi every day. I drink energy drinks every goddamn day. Bro, I am loaded with caffeine and parasites. But the energy drink kills the parasites. Ivermectin is your friend. I digress. But yeah, man, you guys gotta be... I hope you guys are okay with being dishonest. And, you guys really shouldn't. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Listen, I will make fun of you. And I'll just tell you like this. I'm a nobody. But you do not want me as your enemy. I will make fun. I will roast you relentlessly. I am a fire pit of hell. I will hit you with flames of nature. I will hit you with flames from the, I hit you with heavenly lightning. But yeah, Grace Fell, you're a scammer. You blink too hard. You're a weirdo. And you big up a guy who is probably a government plant. Whatever that brother is, that dude, the white man with the glasses. I'm pretty sure he's a weirdo Marxist. Because any brother who is of Islamic origin, really in reality are more right wing, more right of center, because of traditional values for themselves. I mean, not everybody would, and it's really like I wouldn't even say it's like a line spectrum, but it's more of like a circle or like a Venn diagram. They kind of, they have some people who are for the liberation of people, but they are also for the liberation of people, meaning the liberation to be yourself, right? Of your origin, right? Not this new, not these new fancy Western postmodern European ideas, but you are free to be open as a gentleman of your culture and a good positive representative of your culture. I'm 14 minutes in. I try to go 15 minutes. But yeah, there wasn't a lot to talk about, but I'm trying to post more. I want to try to do some more stuff every night and post maybe twice a thing, because I'm working on some new music too, man. Before we, side note, working on the new music, and my brother Apreen just laced me with the illest goddamn cover work on the planet. And I think that's definitely going to be the cover for the new album coming up sometime in the mystery world. Earth Alchemist. I wish I had a thing for the World Leaders album with me and the Grand Hova. We are dropping a album. It's coming May 8th. You might have saw it on my IG stories on my other account. This is more so, I made this account more or less to not let a gang of people on, just so I can, and that's why I'm streaming at night, but I kind of do these streams because I don't have editing software, and I use the free apps. I'm just raw, underground, guerrilla with it. And I literally just want to get the message out and deliver it to you, just so you people can sit and enjoy and understand. While I have it in my mind and in my heart, I try to speak when I want, or speak when I feel the need to speak. I don't want to speak out of things arbitrarily. But, I learned to be careful with my words as a 43-year-old man. And I try to speak carefully, and I do want to speak with, with some level of conviction and passion, because I am an older cat and I am in the techno space. If I'm doing this, I'm playing with technology. There's a lot of the youth here, so I also got to be responsible and be a good example. And if people say I'm wrong on things, I'll say that I'm not. Because I'm from a different generation, and I kind of know a sucker when I see a sucker. You know what I'm saying? You guys are the ones that are more open and happy and honest about things. But aside note. What's a shout out to my Saba Son family? You motherfuckers know who you are. New records coming out every day. I might record tonight. Who knows? If not, or whatever, I done fell asleep twice. This is what happens, man. You see Unk out. If you see Unk out late night, that means he done took 2 or 3 naps. And that's what I did. So, Uncle Mark, Uncle Oktane, you ain't gonna know my real name. Find out, motherfucker. I mean, if you've been in the wrestling world, you know what my real name is. Or you might know. Who knows? But, old Uncle Marty is, there I go, I said it. Maybe not. Yeah. We're almost 20 minutes in. So shout out to my fam. And, what is the song that we are going to be brought to you by? I don't even put up the audio version no more. We're going to do Jokers at a card game. So that'll be the, plan for tonight. That's what you're hearing currently. So you'll hear the a cappella, and then you'll hear the actual song. So you guys have a good night, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace. Oktane Minutes Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't be a dickhead. Get me popular. Peace. I want to fight Jake Paul.